What's up, hackers? And today I want to go over how can you get an Amex Black Card, or as they say, the Centurion card, and also a little story time that goes with this video as well. I'm going to talk about that, and I really feel like this will probably be a little bit beneficial for you. So if you're new to Millennial Hacks, definitely know that this is how to save money and also how to live a better life, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to do that. So let's get on with today's topic. So the Amex Black Card. First, I want to talk about getting this card, or how to go about even getting it. So first, they say you have to be invited. It's a personal invitation card. And this right here is the top of the pyramid card. Like, this is probably the best card that you can get through an invitation that people recognize the most, other than the JP Morgan Palladium card, which I don't think it's even available anymore. But this card is pretty cool. A lot of other cards that you have to get invited for are the Chase Premier Banking, or private banking, actually, I would say. That's the only other card that I pretty much off the top of my head that I know you have to get invited for. So with this card, for these two options, actually, the business card, you have to spend at least $500,000 per year, or $500,000 in general, and then you also have to spend in $250,000 for the personal version. Some people even have to spend even $350K per year, but from what I heard, 250, this guy got it, and I don't know. I'm not spending 250K a year, I know, so I'm probably not even ready or closely to even get this card. But from people, what they told me, it's definitely interesting, and everyone has like actually different stories to it. So I don't think even the general public knows. I think Amex just probably knows when it's ready to send this card out to you, because some people don't even spend this amount or something to even get the card. It's actually a lot of factors to go into it that Amex obviously is not telling us, because it's such like a private card. A lot of celebrities do carry this card, and a lot of rich people do actually have this card as well. So there's no like little hack that you can actually get this card with that I know about. But if any of you hackers do know, definitely leave that in the comment section. Now, with this card, you have to do an initiation fee of $7,500. So initiation fee basically means to even get this, you have to spend that. And then your annual fee per year is going to be $2,500. So that's how much I put down on a car lease payment. But to do that every year, if you're spending $500,000 a year, or if you're spending 250K a year, this shouldn't be a problem for you, honestly. It should be like a drop in the bucket. That should be like $25 for someone who's spending that much money a year. So that's basically the logistics of that card, and how to even get approved. So remember, you have to definitely get an invitation to that card. You can't just apply for it. There's a couple of information on Amex's website, but they don't tell you like obviously everything about it. They're just showing you, I guess, the card reader's agreement. That's pretty interesting. But other than that, that's pretty much it for that card. Now, you do actually get like gold elite status and a higher top tier status than the platinum card. A lot of people who had this card had to get the platinum card and spend that money on the platinum card to basically even get an invitation to this card. However, I do know one person that had the gold card. That was a customer of mine at one of the restaurants I worked at, and they said they actually had the gold card and it was spending that much money per year, and they actually got an invitation. So who knows? Like I said before, Amex is usually the only one knows this information. I think that's pretty interesting about it. So like I said, if you're spending that much money, this is a no-brainer for you. People don't go outside and just make this your life goal of trying to get this card. If your life goal is to get that bag and get that money, yes, but don't make it your life goal to try to get this card and spend all this much money. You might not even get it. Who knows? It's up to Amex. All I know is that you can't have a messed up credit score or credit if you're going to get this card. See, some people spend a whole bunch of money and their credit score is not that good. So like I said, it's a lot of factors that does go into getting this card. So I actually want to talk about a story time of how this card how I even like got encountered with this card. So I saw this card about like 25 times in my life, I would say, through people and the customers that I have even talked to. And it's kind of really cool because through everyone's invitation of getting this card, people have different experiences of how they got it and everything like that, or what they spent. So one person in particular, I'm not gonna mention any names of course, but they actually spent at least over 250K a year and they got invited to it. And basically they paid the initiation fee, they got everything done, and this card I'm telling you right now, no one gets this card for, okay, this is how much bonus points I can get with it, or this is how much points I get with this card. No, you're getting this card solely for the perks. The perks is everything with this card. Once you have it, you can literally call up a hotline, and it's basically like the Centurion like hotline, I believe, and or the concierge, and basically say, oh, like, can I get a reservation at this place, or can I stay at this hotel? You know, hotels that you have to book so far out in advance just to get it, you can get this with a dime of a call. And that is really cool. First of all, it's super like VIP status. I think that's so cool. You can get into like parties, anything like that, especially like balls or any of the cool stuff I guess rich people do these days, or have cheese plates and like wine. I don't know, but you know, that's pretty cool for that. And basically a story that he had with it, so they was actually supposed to be going on a honeymoon and with his wife, and he actually didn't book this place far in advance, and when he tried to do it, it wasn't possible for him to do it, and it was somewhere in, I think, Bali or someplace, I don't remember, but it was like a nice little resort, and it was just so, he couldn't get it. He called up to this hotline after being told no, and they said, okay, we got you a room. So that, he just saved this whole honeymoon based off of the black card. So the black card is saving people's marriages out here, people. That's a big thing. And you know, that's pretty cool, I'd say. Also, going to these fine dining restaurants, he went to one of these fine dining restaurants in Spain, and he went to, before it closed down, the El Bulli restaurant by Chef Ferran Adrià. That restaurant is super hard to get into, especially with the reservation and everything. They're through the roof. People spend so much money to even, like, you know, eat there. So he actually called up and got a reservation here. And also, when servers know that you have a black card, you know, sometimes they kind of treat you a little different. I have been to a dinner one time with someone who had one, and they got a dessert plate sent to the table that we didn't even buy, or like extra food or whatever sent to the table because they had a black card. So it's kind of weird, like how people, you know, go crazy for this and how they treat you so much differently because you have this as a social status symbol. And you know, not only is this card just cool to begin with, it gives you more hype and popularity, I guess, if you're into that type of stuff, and a normal person would. Like I said, this guy was booking places where they told him initially no, and then he called the Centurion concierge line and they told him yes. So that's how much power this card has, and to get into different events and things like that. So I really do think that's pretty awesome perk about this card. And like, you know, I guess money can buy that because you're paying the annual fee and you're paying the initiation fee. But like I said, if you're a person that's spending that much money per year, it wouldn't be a problem for you to get this card. As the other person who don't spend that much money, you know, you probably wouldn't even get invited to it in general. But you know, this card is definitely, it's a little bit more well known now. I believe it came out mostly, like, rumors started to happen in the 70s and 80s. Other than that, you know, it's been a pretty popular card to be consistent with. So I really want to know from the hackers, how do you feel about the Amex Black Card? Do you ever think you'll get one? That's my question to you. And you know, definitely if you found this video interesting, I definitely did. I love making this video. So hit that subscribe button and also give this video a like. I will catch you hackers next time. Thanks for watching.